Hi, it's been a while, but I didn't record it in a while because I'm sorry, I'm still trying to figure out the angles and everything. Because I kind of did a thing, and as you can tell, the background is incredibly different, and it's a very good reason to know why. So I have a lot to tell you about me and an update. So let's get into it, shall we? So yeah, hello, I am Victoria Miss Know-it-all, and as you can tell, I have changed locations, which it means I moved out. And not only that, this is the first time, for anyone who's wondering, that I actually moved out of the house of my mom. And you might think, oh, that's pretty normal. Not for a Latina, okay? That's a pretty unusual thing to do. And in the region where I'm at, moving out before getting married by yourself, it's like, excuse you. It's not only it's just not only emotionally, socially weird, but financially speaking, it's incredibly outlandish. At least in the circles I move around, people don't really have the money to self-sustain, to pay rent, and to eat. But more importantly, to rent. And I was lucky enough to have someone to vouch for me and to say, yes, this woman is responsible, she will pay rent. People don't really take you as an adult at the age of 30. That's a weird thing in Latino culture. Like your parents, your family, and everyone looks down on you like you're a child yet. And it's just like, unless you have a kid of your own, in which case you're a responsible adult, and just like that's not how it works. That's why it's very normal to have someone living, unless you move in with your boyfriend or your husband, which is a little bit more unusual nowadays because no one's getting married, or you move in with the father of your kids, or you move in with a roommate, which is incredibly unusual, but mostly with your spouse or partner. It is incredibly rare to have someone moving out. And my mom, even though she knew I was looking for a place and stuff, when I told her, she was incredibly blindsided, and she was like, "No, why?" And she went through all the grieving stages, and she was not okay with it. And it's also really challenging to find a place to rent when you're a single woman, and they just look at you and like, if your income it's good enough, if your income it's good enough to pay the rent, and I'm just like, yeah, it is. And they don't trust you. They don't. There are multiple layers, and the only reason why this landlady and her son trusted me was because someone vouched for me, and I was very lucky, very very lucky. I have to admit, I am blessed by the heavens because there is no other way. And it's not something that I was just trying to do in the past few months. This is something I've been trying to do for the past 6 years at the very least. Heck, I was 8 years old and I wanted to move out, and I knew it would be incredibly difficult to do so. And if I wanted to move out, I had to save money, and that's not a different story. But the thing is, it's an incredibly challenging situation to be at, and you kind of know that it's going to be difficult if possible. I'm sorry about that. I was interrupted. So, what happens is, both culturally speaking and financially speaking, people look at you weird when you move out alone. And it's just like, and then you automatically become a spinster because if you're capable of moving out alone, then why do you need a man? No, yeah, careful. If you stay alone, if you learn to live with yourself, it's you're gonna become too comfortable, and it's gonna be really difficult to get out. And I've been getting comments of, "Oh, are you planning to get yourself a boyfriend?" I've been less than a week in here. I just moved in. I haven't even been able to fully unpack my baggage, my stuff, both emotionally and physically. And people were already asking me if I'm in the lookout for a boyfriend and if that is on the table. And it's just like, okay. And they are warning me of, oh, don't get too comfortable. If you do, you might get used to it and it will be very hard to get out of it. And it will be very hard to be with someone. All right. Thanks. Noted that it is very polite of you to have me warned about that. Well, that's how things are. So I'm very happy thus far. I am shocked because I myself didn't knew this would happen. I actually have lost at hope about finding a solution to my living situation, to becoming financially independent and physically independent and detached from my family. I thought that would never happen, and it did. And now I have a whole new journey to start, and I have no idea what to do, and it's just like, yay, adulting! And then I'm like, oh, adulting! But I know by my own history, personal history, that I will be alright because I've been adulting since I was 5. So I'll be fine. I've been the adult in the interactions with a lot of adults since I was a kid, so I'll be fine. I'm a sensible human being, and no matter what I go through, I'll be fine because I survived worse. So, sure, why not? It's been a journey just to get accustomed to the sounds and to sleeping in a place that it's not my family home. It's just, have you ever slept in a new place? I have that. I like never go out, and I don't really know how to sleep in someone else's home, and I'm the kind of people who just feel unaccustomed to the sleeping, to the sounds and to the looking at the place. And it took me about 4 days to get accustomed to the place itself, and then another 3 days to at least kind of sleep, even though it's a safe area and it has bars, it's everything, it's pretty quiet and it's a lot of police. I couldn't sleep because it's not like your nest, so your brain is just like on vacation mode. So you just don't, it's not your home, so why you're sleeping? I'm that kind of people. So yeah, it's been fascinating. It's a lot. It's a lot to take in. It's a lot. It's a lot, but it's a unique experience that I'm very blessed to live through because it's not something people of my social strata and financial strata in my country have the ability to go through usually. But I've been blessed enough to be going through this. So yeah, welcome to change. Uh, welcome to change. I don't know. It's just my brain is processing, and I think it will take a time, and that's why I have issues to record because I was doing so much in so little time. I have done so much in so little time that it's hard to catch up with my own feelings, and I didn't have the physical time to sit and record. And I'm running out of time to physically sit and record because I have other things to do. But yeah, it's a fascinating experience. I will keep you updated as much as I can, but I'm so sorry for falling off schedule when it comes to recording and uploading and things like that. It's just I didn't have the physical time nor the emotional bandwidth to to record or to do anything, to say anything. It's just like I didn't have the time, and I was like focused on other things, and I was just too busy in a very good way, busy. So yeah, I thank you so much for watching, and I hope this resonated somehow. And if you ever been in a culture or a group of people that it is highly unusual for a woman to move out of the parents' house at an early age, 30 by the way, uh, on her own, how was that experience to you? How is everything, and how did you went along with it? And how is the perspective of society on you? I want to know. It's just I am curious. Thank you so much for watching. I hope he's has been entertaining, or at least somewhat illuminating, or at least it kept you distracted from your own problems. I don't know, and it has been educational somehow. I don't know, providing a new perspective on other cultures. I guess I just don't know. And until next time, I will try to record in a more stable fashion. I will try to record more often. I will try. I'm not making any promises. And yeah, I need to go. Until next time, I wish you nothing but the best. And yeah, wish me luck. Till next time. Bye bye.